Good morning, investors. We're from De La Fleur, and we're here to pitch you our business idea. First of all, let us introduce ourselves. So, my name is Mohammad Rayhan Harahap. I'm the founder of De La Fleur. I'm an SBM ITB graduate who loves to look good and enjoys the occasional game of poker. And this is
My name is Anandra Jabbar Farabi. I'm here as a co-founder of De La Fleur. I'm an SBM ITB undergraduate who enjoys cooking and cheeky drinks once in a while.
So, what we realized about the Indonesian fashion ecosystem, it is a fashion ecosystem which is very one-dimensional. It lacks a variety of options for men who prefers to dress more expressively and flamboyantly. We believe that this is because there is a large stereotype that men in Indonesia should seem masculine and they should only dress a certain type of way. But we believe the opposite. We believe that there should be more options for men equal to women. Um, and what I realized ever since I was in middle school, I used to want to dress in a very specific way. I wanted to try new things, experiment with new things, just as the youth should do. But what I realized is there was no brand in Indonesia that could help me with this. And the brands that were available were brands from overseas, and they priced very high. Um, so then later on, I felt that maybe I'm not the only one who feels this way. So we took a survey, and then we found out that 1 in 15 Indonesian people that feel that there is a lack of options in terms of silhouette for them when shopping. And through this, we felt the urge that we should create this brand to enlarge the diversity of the fashion ecosystem in Indonesia.
So about our brand, De La Fleur is a local Indonesian brand that aims to diversify the Indonesian fashion ecosystem in order to provide options to those who enjoy fashion, but are restricted to mainstream brands, which lacks of diversity. We focus on design with different silhouettes and different color combinations. So our aim is to diversify the clothing of mainly men because men are usually wear mainstream clothes such as denim and shirts and t-shirts. So we would like to provide a more diverse clothing, especially for men.
So as you can see in the pictures we have over here, so these are two pictures. This is relatively what our brand looks like. So as you can see that this is not your typical jacket. It has funky colors. It has weird blocking of the colors, but it looks nice as a whole. And you see, like, this is not what the typical Indonesian man looks like. You know, like,
and the fitting is pretty loose, not like a usual clothes.
So we wanted to create a brand that would help people like this to express themselves. So next is our target market size. So our TAM, which is our target addressable market, would be people who enjoy fashion from the age of 15 to 30 in Indonesia, which is roughly around 50 million people. Next is our SAM, which is our shared addressable market. This would consist of a smaller group of that, which would be 20% of TAM people who are men living in large cities, which would be around 10 million people. Furthermore, would be our SOM, which would be 20% of SAM people. So these would be people who enjoy dressing in a more expressive and unique manner, which would be roughly around 2 million people.
So as you can see, our target market is pretty wide, and we can provide this type of clothing for a pretty wide market in Indonesia.
Despite what you think, a lot of people in Indonesia enjoy fashion, but they just haven't been exposed to it. So our goal would be to expose it to them and to maybe educate them on the diversity of fashion.
To show to make them show their true colors.
So why do we need the investment? So over the past year, De La Fleur's growth has been immense. Well, we sold over 4,000 articles in the past year alone, making around 800 million rupiah in that year alone. And what we found was the problem was our convection did not have the facilities to support our demand. So we actually ordered around 7,000 to 8,000 articles in that year, but they weren't up to it. So we would like to move our production in-house. We'd like to have our own factory, our own clothing convection place, so we can produce according to our needs. In addition, we'd like to set up more retail stores in large cities, and we would also needed to create bigger marketing power so we can we can promote our brand more.
So this is our financial projection, which is first the initial investment, which is 300 million rupiahs, consists of opening retail stores, cloth confection, increased marketing power, and other capital needs. So the next is target sales or revenue per year, which is 1.6 billion rupiahs. With a we like to target our sales, which is and production, which is 8,000, with a maximum capacity of 12,000 pieces per year. And next is the next net profit, which is 640 million rupiahs in a span of 1 year period. This profit gain from the 8,000 pieces we produce with a range of price 200,000, and the revenue we manage by the production, we will gain the net profit, which is 640 million. And the ROI for this initial investment is 20%, which is 300 million rupiahs plus the 60 million of the ROI, and the investor will gain 360 million in 1 year span.
Thank you for listening, and we'd like to hear back from you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.